Good morning. I'm leaving for Italy in a little over 24 hours. I haven't packed yet because why would I? I actually have to go pet sit right now and then get my nails done, and then come home and pack. Everything is currently folded sort of in a laundry basket. Luna is fed up with my BS and she's about to be even more pissed off. I don't have the words exactly. I'm not sure if this is how you should even start off a travel vlog. I'm going for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Let's go get shit done, I guess, right? They're always so nice there. So it's very, I'll show you, it's super like sheer, clear. It's almost like French without the tips because I have no idea what I'm wearing yet. Speaking of, let's go take care of that. And of course the cat cannot go 5 minutes without getting into the suitcase. She is not happy. But you are. Oh no. She's like, I see bigger game.
No! Go away. Go away.
This is the current chaos. It's not terrible, but we're gonna try to whittle it down just a little bit more. And we did it!
Oh my god, she's dragging me to Italy!
Okay, we are on the plane. It's probably the last moment I'm gonna look decent, so I'll reconnect. My mom is listening to Hosier with me, and and we're strapping in. I'll see you in 8 hours. Good morning. We just ate breakfast. It was much better than dinner. We've got some hot tea because it is freezing. And Mother Charlotte cousin. Okay, so we've arrived. I just had my first kind of full conversation in Italian with the guy that I bought water from. We're freshening up. The VIP lounge that we stayed in at JFK is only for departures in Milan, so we're kind of stranded for the next couple of hours until we take the train to meet the lady who we're dropping off our bags with at the Airbnb, and then we're gonna be stranded for like another hour or so, but at least we won't have the bags. So first day is always the roughest, right, Mom?
It is, especially if we might be walking around in the rain.
Oh yes, walking around in the rain, love that. Keep you guys updated. We're on the train. It's already so much nicer than the view that we see heading into the city. Unfortunately, there were a lot of times during this trip where I thought I was recording normally, but the camera had recorded in slow motion due to a button that I hit or just trying to whip it out for a fast update. So for those sections, I am going to be doing a voiceover. So this was the little spot that we posted up in Milan while we were waiting for the Airbnb. It was really nice, but honestly, Milan reminded me a lot of Soho. It was not my favorite part of the trip overall, but it was still kind of nice. What was really nice was the Airbnb. I absolutely loved this place. It didn't have a kitchen, but it did have this cute little mini fridge and coffee station, and this is my mother over here trying to explain cappuccino cups. Like, she thinks that I don't know what they are, even though I do. I just don't drink coffee, so she is explaining that little station to me while I am just filming. I love her so much. Okay. Okay, take 5 million after I put my camera into slow motion, then reset it but somehow turned off the audio, and then just reset the camera in general. We're in the first Airbnb. Welcome. You bitch tried to duck under a mirror. Did you just flip me off?
I did.
So full disclosure, I planned most of this trip by myself, and I chose mostly Airbnbs because, frankly, they were the cheaper option. But this just kind of goes to show that even Airbnbs have a really great option for you. Honestly, I feel like nowadays they're even more like affordable than hotels, and you can get just as good of a deal, if not better. So I personally prefer the Airbnbs throughout this entire trip, except for one, which we'll come up on soon. See, I would love a window in my shower for Rhode Island. Whoa, too close. I'm not good at this. It'll do for the night, basically. No, it's a really nice place. The woman was so sweet, did not speak a lick of English. So with my amazing Italian that I've been learning for the past year and a shit ton of help from Google Translate, we, we coordinated. And yeah, and this is the place that we'll be staying for the night. Milan itself really reminds me of New York. Even the pigeons. I feel like the pigeons followed us from New York. Alrighty. I'm heading out because Mama wants a sandwich.
Head out on your own. This is what you wanted to do.
This is what I wanted to do.
Originally.
Yeah, it is. I couldn't get in, and now I can't get out. This is really bad.
Are we locked in forever?
So I figured it out. It was 4
this is
turns.
an additional lock.
With it.
So you have to keep that. Okay.
Literally. Ciao, Bella. We're gonna take the tiny elevator down because I want to show you how it works. It scared the ever-loving shit out of me. This is very common in like places like this with a lot of stairs. You'll find a lot in like hotels, stuff like that. I am terrified of elevators, so you only get to see me do that once. I did it for you guys. It's also got this really cute like shared backyard space. Someone using a scallop shell as a cigarette holder. We love to see it. Okay, I'm back and I have a story time. Let's talk about my experience buying groceries for the first time in Italy. So I'm in the supermarket and it's kind of like a one way in, one way out kind of situation. So like you start at the produce section and then you can go anywhere you want in the supermarket, but then you have to like go out. So I was picking up just some fruit, some oranges for tomorrow, and some apples. And normally what we do in America is we just kind of throw them in and then we go by the weight of like generally like what they are. Like you can pick, especially if you're doing self-checkout, you can like pick how many you did and it's just like the price for each one. It doesn't necessarily go by the pound. They only had one line working at the supermarket, and this old lady was very nice and let me go in front of her because I only had literally these fruit items, and then I got two protein bars, 2 boxes of protein bars. So I was like, oh yeah, this will be a snap. And I get there, and the guy's just like speaking to me in Italian, and like I said, I've been studying, but when someone's like rapid fire speaking, and he already looks fed up. He was already like peeved off because he had to hop on the line because one of the registers wasn't working, so he was the only one on that register, and so he just is like, he's like, scale, weigh, like pointing, and I'm like, what? So he kicks me off the line. I turned to that old lady that let me go in front of her, and I was like, grazie ancora, thanks anyways. And so then I go back to the fruit section. I was like, what did I miss? And this nice lady, she like barely spoke any English, but she was helping me anyways. And I was like trying to like rapid fire with her in Italian, being like, yes, una mela e due clementine. And she's like showing me, no, you have to weigh it at the fruit section and then print out a stamp and paste it, and that's how you can do it. And I was like, oh, see, like it makes perfect sense, but obviously I'm not gonna know that. So I was like, my embarrassment levels, like the back of my neck was sweating so bad. I wanted to just like leave the store, like leave all my M's, be like, okay, sorry, goodbye, leave the food that I like bought too. I was like, I want to run. I actually was like, screw this, I'm not getting back in that long ass line. I went through self-checkout, and obviously all in Italian, but I'm better at reading it, but I still was like, I just want to make sure. Biggest tourist fucking moment in an Italian grocery store. Total tourist. I pull up my phone, I go to Google Translate, and I go to the photos, and I'm holding up the photo on the screen, and it's basic shit. It's like, do you have the card to the store? No. Okay, how many bags did you use? I got the bag part right. I didn't use the Google Translate for that because it was pretty self-explanatory. Or the cards, because they also had pictures. I got out of there with 2 boxes of protein bars, 2 clementines, 1 apple, and 0 dignity. I totally forgot to tell you about the receipt too. So not only did I do the self-checkout with the Google Translate, but the receipt was at its limit because it was printing out like with red streaks. But you have to scan the receipt in order for the gates to open to let you out. And it wasn't scanning for me. So I just look helplessly at the security guard who only speaks French and Italian, holding up my receipt like, dumb American tourist, I promise you I paid. And he just like opens the gate for me. He took pity on my dumb ass. And then I passed some really cute bags on the way back, but it's like a 10-minute walk from the Airbnb. And I know that doesn't seem like much, but I've walked probably 15,000 steps today, and this is after an 8-hour flight. I see people staring at me. Oh God. This is the tragedy of being a vlogger. It's like you have your camera out to film the world, but the world is watching you film it. I guess that successfully wraps up night 1, unless there is anything else exciting that happens, more exciting than my complete and utter mortification in a grocery store, of all things. Then, yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Okay, I lied. We're going back out to dinner, and we are going hunting for cute bags when in Milan. Fit check. Ignore the sandals. I need to put on my other ones, but fit check. Unfortunately, I will not be bringing the camera this time because it is just a lot to have all together. I need someone else there with me that is not distracted by looking for key bags like she will be. So we will reconvene if we do wind up making any purchases.